We are officially in August. Oh my gosh. It continues to be the year of joy, even after the month of, oh my God, I cannot take anymore. I don't know what was up with July. It's been difficult. It has been frustrating. It has been challenging in unexpected ways. It has been unfair. It has been downright nasty. It has been tumultuous, schedule shifting, certainly rife with change and not in a good way. This month has challenged me to remember all of my blessings and all of the gratitude that I have for the simple things like Dr. Pepper and angel cards and a house, especially in these terrible storms, that we're okay and safe and not drowned. The farm did not fare quite as well. There's a tremendous amount of flooding at the farm. They're okay. They're okay. The horses are fine. It's just the way that the farm is, it floods. So with all of the rain pour and all of the more rain pour and then more and more and more, because when life just never throws one thing at you, life throws everything at you. So in this specific week, I want especially to remind everybody that we have a choice every day. We have lots of choices every day, in fact, but we have the choice every day to make a change for the things that we want. And if we want to change our life, we absolutely have the power to do so. It doesn't take magic. It doesn't take, gods and goddesses. It doesn't take Jesus to come down from heaven and be like, you may change now. No, we can change whenever we want. And that is something that a lot of other people don't get the opportunity to do. In fact, even though people may feel stuck perhaps in their cultural norms or the societal norms, or even within a geographic location, you absolutely could walk out the door tomorrow with nothing to your name and hike to Arizona. I don't know where you would go, but the point being, you could. Absolutely. You'd be poor, you'd probably be hungry, you'd probably be cold. I hear it gets cold at night in the desert. I don't know. But the point being, you absolutely could. Absolutely, you could. You could get hit by a car tomorrow. Not a choice, but I'm sure that this series leading up to the events would have been like, well, if I had made that decision, I would not currently be being almost hit by a car. So I want us to be aware that we are not making excuses. If we are unhappy with something in our life, if we are unhappy with anything in our life, every day, every moment, we have the power to change it. Why do I bring this up? I bring this up because, man, when the kids left today, I was in a sourpuss mood, and not angry or fussy, just bummed. Because whenever they leave, I am bummed. Seriously, I miss the kids tremendously, and I used to blame it on hormones. I think now it's he's almost 5 and she just turned 3. I think I really just love my kids. And I'm not saying that other people don't, but it affects me. It noticeably affects me. And so normally when the kids leave, I have events and stuff set up so that I don't get bummed. And I have appointments today. I have an appointment at 5. I have an appointment at 6:30. And I had expected to go to the gym as they left, but my trainer had to change stuff, so I couldn't go. And then I was like, well, I could go running, but it's 80 degrees and sunny out. So, So I did other things to change my attitude. I went outside. I walked the dog, so I got a little bit of exercise. I got dressed for my appointments. I had to look up directions for my appointments. But my point being, I know the things that make me happy, and I know the choices that I have to either be completely bummed and blah, or to take action to get to the happy place that I want to be, and so I did. It just reminds me of how powerful we are as human beings to do that. You can be happy. Make yourself happy. And so the challenge this week is I want you to give yourself joy. Make yourself joyful. And then share that with somebody. I joined a pen pal group just for something new and neat to try. And I realized, I was like, what am I going to write to my pen pal? I was like, I have no idea, but I'm going to write something. And it was funny because when I was thinking about writing my letter, I was like, all that was coming out of my brain was kind of complaints, you know, like, it's been really rainy here, you know. Unfortunately, I lost a bunch of my plants. I'm kind of bummed about that. You know, kids are crazy. I love them. I have, you know, kind of an introductory sort of thing. And then I realized, you know, that didn't reflect who I really am. I'm super happy and joyful and positive. So I was like, I'm not going to write this letter right now because I was in a bum mood. So I'll write the letter later. I'm trying to make a few sales tonight. Woo! But how can you make yourself joyful? If you know I'm bummed, but there's a reason that I'm bummed, and I know that that reason is temporary. So how do I lift myself up, essentially, you know? For some people, it's self-care. For some people, it's pampering. For some people, it's just getting out of the house. I've had those moments, yes. But for other people, it's something as simple as I have essential oils that one of my other medium psychic friends made for me, and I love mint, so one of them has mint in them, so I smeared that stuff like all over me, and it did. I was like, I feel better. This is awesome. I love it. You know, something as simple as scent can pick up your mood immediately. You know, I turned on Food TV Network because I was brainstorming. I'm like, I want to try something new for my meal plans. I'm back on my healthy diet, but I don't want to eat the same old boring stuff. I was like, I want to make it a little more interesting, especially since I'm going to be on the road and I'm not going to want to eat, and I need to eat to get back on my protein hike. Woo! And this is a lot longer than our normal videos, so I apologize. But, you know, how do you get yourself back up to where you need to be? And then how do you help others up to that level? I love you guys. Have a wonderful week. You know, I know I'm declaring the end of July, the end of the craziness. It wasn't even for one thing. It wasn't like my ex was being a jerk. But, you know, it wasn't like someone was calling me out on something. Someone didn't call me out on. It was a bajillion different things that just kept coming at me. And I'm proud of myself for surviving. Proud of myself for thriving a little bit. But we do the best we can with what we have. Stay strong, okay? If you're going through something rough, it's temporary. I promise you it's temporary. And if you need help, ask for it. Please, 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 if you need help, ask for it, all right? I love you guys. Have a wonderful week. I'll talk to you later. Bye.